whole enemy wave without a single one of his creeps dying initially. But now Magical, he gets self, and he's gonna get it. And is the chant?
Oh, it's absolutely beautiful. I've never seen that before. Both sides losing their couriers in perfect harmony. A win for the teams and a loss for the animals.
Hook-based matchup. Magical has been absolutely amazing on this Templar Assassin already. 7-3 last hits. But uh-oh, has to be careful here. Oh,
he's got to be really careful. Fine.
Magical getting pressured. He's got to get sent home. It takes quite a long time, but he will be able to get the hell out of there. Sent back and saves his TP so he can TP back to the lane nicely. And that's actually kind of like a reset. He can pick up some regen if he needs it too. So, gonna be set up for success.
Oh, top lane. Good bit of a harass here onto Crystallized Light Strike. Catch him though. Just fast south, popped up the back up to full, and in fact down bottom. Zephyr, he tried to come across to disrupt this from Blizzy, but Blizzy ends up getting the whole wave and the first blood. He's salving up as well, so it'd be good to stay down here.
We're seeing this lane go completely different already though.
It's so much stronger this time around for Tigers. Almost in! He's level 5 with a hood top lane. At least Tigers maybe have to find themselves some positivities. They'll take down Crystallized, but 1437s have to dive for the tower for it, so he'll die. Choose there.
And Moon might go down too.
Chu's still got the combo. He's got the avalanche, a toss back as well, and the Moon, fire blast, trying his best to run away, but Crystallized back in the lane, won't look to commit. Homing missile still on cooldown for 8 seconds, so Moon, what is it?
Massive.
Absolutely massive. Hood at 3.5 minutes in, that's unheard of. I know it's got to be the fastest hood we've seen on an axe ever.
It might actually be the fastest.
3.5 minutes Hood of Defiance. And level 5. In a couple more waves, he's going to be level 6. You can't get this axe out of the lane. Top lane. A light strike onto Chew, but the backup's there from Crystallized. In fact, they're looking to chase. Avalanche missile comes out onto the Lena. Crystallized getting himself on top. They take down 1437. Moon's got to be careful as well. But the tree comes out, smacks him on the back, and Moon has to head back to heal. Lane. Set up with the chains, Magical. He's going to look to just sort of chase this down, trying to get the angle with the side blades, but Wonder Kid keeps the distance and will be fine. Only just the mana, so can't chase too hard. Is he going for another Shikuchi? He does not.
He breaks the clarity.
Sneko will die unless he wants to pop the Shrine of the Stick, and well, with that pop, he should actually live long enough for backup to come in, and indeed he does. RJ has to retreat. The turn, he'll take the creep down.
Every single last hit and then getting a first blood, you can't ask for more.
See that try? There's 3 heroes here from Tigers trying to make the go, but Crystallized, he heads into the midst of them all. He's only level 4, so not a crazy amount of magical combo that he can throw out. Chu's still alive for now. Zephyr from 1437, they'll look to die. Dragon Slave comes in, he needs another right click from Zephyr though, and Chu, he's doing his best to juke it out through the trees. At the same time, Sneko comes in with a wraparound on the mid lane, they'll kill off the Wonder Kid. Tigers do get the kill eventually onto the Tiny, but as we saw, they did lose that hero mid. They lost the Ember Spirit to a gank from Sneko.
See Moon tilted, they can try to take this tower early on as well since they already lost their tier 1 bottom, but they're all very low up here. And Blizzy,
he's taking a tier 2!
He's just keeping his catapult alive.
This axe, I mean Blizzy, we've spoken to him a few times, he's a very cheery fellow, and I bet he's smiling his face off this game.
This is going to be an incredibly early dagger.
Oh my, people held underneath the cooldown. Chu does get found, Tigers keeping the 3-man up it, will punish Chu, the cooldown does come in, and so Crystallized will look to turn. It's Crystallized with the Rocket Barrage, gets himself on top of Moon, stick charges will not keep Moon alive, and in fact there's a wraparound as well from Sneko, as NaVi they'll look to take more than just the 1 from this. The chase down onto Zephyr being proceeded on by Crystallized. Can they quite close the gap? 1437 goes for a light strike, but he gets dodged by Crystallized. They're still very low, in fact they're going to send the Gyro back. Snake's still trying to chase, but the backup's there. Sneko won't find the kill onto the Lenas, so the 1437 will be healed up. Fire Blast from Ogre holds back the Hellbear Smasher.
2k gold, Crystallized.
They got the light strike. And pulling in Archid as well. Crystallized does get the cooldown off, and Tuesday with the backup. Crystallized should still fall for sure, and he does, but not before NaVi get 2 kills in return. Double kill for Chu, good burst of gold for him. Blizzy, 2 more creeps, the Blink Dagger's already on its way out. So 9 minutes in.
Level 10 with a blink and a hood.
Has to be one of the best starts we have seen an axe get.
I mean, he's literally above 500 GPM.
I'm in a Blink Dagger hood axe, no one does. There's Archid. It's a bit of a bait there. There it is. Oh, the avalanche into the blink. They get the 2-man call, and it's 2 quick kills. And look at that. Respect from Blizzy as well, letting Crystallized take the kill on Moon. Doesn't go for the secondary dunk. He says Marjara needs the gold. He's going to get it. I'm a bro.
And where did the Radiant Courier go? Did it die during that? The Courier died. Oh, but TA is having a perfect time, Blizzy.
Good luck with this.
He's got a hood, but
He's got a hood.
they're right next to his shrine. Can they actually get this man? Nope.
There's backup
the
as well.
blink.
I mean, Blizzy will back away. He did have as well crystallizing Chew. If they really wanted, they could have tried to force them.
Besides that, the side lane's pretty similar.
Forward too far. He's going to get caught out by a cool. The spin's coming to play, and the dunk from Blizzy. Another kill for the Axe.
Hashtag.
Radiant structures
He's doing everything right now for his team, and they're even looking to hunt more. Chew.
Yeah, mid lane.
Toss back.
Yeah, they go. They've got the control. Magical. Has he got enough damage? It certainly looks to be it. Moon's trying to at least bring down someone with him, but the light strike for 40-37 will not connect. As Chew still alive. Hand of God heal comes through.
And they're cutting. Blizzy's immediately on the way in the rotation to try to get some more catch.
Oh, here comes Blizzy. Have some mercy. He's in. Cold embrace. Doesn't matter as Blizzy sends him to a cold, hard grave.
7k gold lead. It's just ramping up too fast. Heroes can't make the similar plays as this hero does. So I think Tigers to try to have a chance here, but they're losing so much map. And the top lane, the Ogre Lina, they were off to a bit of a better start, but then some quick rotations coming in from a blink dagger on an axe.
They know this is a fight they can take, and look who's there. Blizzy straight in, two-man call. All the setup in the world that NaVi need to easily get those 2 kills.
He's got a full pipe now on top too. So the physical damage is pretty limited on the side of Tiger in this one. But it's getting even more so as Seneko, he will get spotted, going for some deep wards, and will be punished.
They get a chain, kill a bit of money for In Your Dream. But he's going to need a hell of a lot more to really catch him. Just the difference in the mid lane at the moment. 4.7k net worth on M team just continues to drop so far. NaVi today, it's not the way to go.
A miss by Blizzy this time around.
He's going to get Winter's Curse. Sephiroth will therefore be able to TP out. As 17 minutes in. NaVi. Well, I'll tell you what's some worse, bottom lane Chew. He's got the setup. And they got the dunk, they got the kill. I mean, this team game 1. Remember how they looked when they had a Drow strat? I'm saying that's the Drow lineup. That's another catch. And NaVi, when we're
and look at this, they're constantly on the hunt. Able to get the remnant out, just stuck in the base, unable to farm and push out versus NaVi's dominant map control.
BKB, Desolator Blink, pre-20 minute mark.
Unable to really find positions to get outside the base. Every time they do, that happens. Plays. They're ready to close this game out. Go to the high ground, get a pick off.
Straight in, that's a core Ogre.
Not anymore.
As I say, I feel like Tigers, they've got to really change it up in game 3. None of this sort of, repicking this Ogre Lina lane. They've tried it twice against NaVi. It has not worked.
It's just not successful.
Sure, this game it was a little better than game 1, but it wasn't really a lane that would transition into a way that was going to be able to address the issues elsewhere on the map. As Blizzy making the lead and making the call happen as they catch out Zephyr once more. Magical jumps in with the melt strike to bring down the Wyvern.
And Rocket hits the Lina. Oh, Crystallize commits.
He's got a buyback. There'll be a buyback straight away. Hand of God comes out from NaVi. They start to back off a little bit, but Blizzy. Oh, he's in again. The two-man call, setting things up, and he is getting punished. The Gunner Blade comes down onto him. Blizzy may fall. He's trying to back off, but he'll die. They get the big kill onto the Axe. Can they get anything more, though, Moon? Trying to push them away, but they've already taken the range racks in the middle lane. As NaVi will not get the melee racks for now. The biggest kill we've seen for Tigers so far this game, and Magical, he's ready to go back in, jumps in onto Moon. Moon is dead for 35. They've got the combo onto the Emperor as well. That's 2 dead without buyback. The Winter's Curse could cause that map to die, but not Magical. He'll stay alive. The BKB in the mouth there. Sentry's going to be dropped down against the blink off as well. To destroy the right click from Arjun. Magical will survive. And they're back in. Desolator striking into this Rex. Melee Rex will be claimed.
He's still keeping his Aegis alive. 40 HP. Oh my goodness. 22,000 gold lead. We're at the 1k per minute again.
Turn up the major. This is a team that can absolutely give the other people in the major a run for their money. It's not, if they can continue to just perform like this in the grand finals of a minor, they're going to scale well at the major.
Yeah, definitely Tiger's going to have to go back to the drawing board, try to figure out something to do versus this NaVi.
Yeah, you can't, as I say, let him have that Axe. Blizzy just got so far ahead. He was set up for one of the easiest games he's had at LAN.
Yeah.
As he has been so enormously massive. There's nothing the Tigers can do about him. There's nothing the Tigers can do about the team as a whole. It's 25-6, only 23 minutes into this game. As NaVi look to take a second set of rags. They're ready to dive for kills if Tigers want to continue to find. Again, Blitzy. He's in with the control onto Arjit. Do they have the damage to kill him off in time? Cold Embrace will be there. Protecting Arjit for now. They'll turn their attention towards Zephyr. Arjit will get himself back towards the base. There's 4 dead on Tigers, none with buyback. They'll be back up in about 10 seconds, 3 of them, but not before a second set of rags is taken from them.
You have to imagine they're just talking about the next game now. This game is absolutely out of the bag. There's no way that you can come back in this unless NaVi does some fountain diving several times. They just have to go back to the drawing board, and I think they have to consider this axe ban and maybe change up their opener a little bit. It's just been an absolute treat for NaVi fans in particular.
To do it sort of 2 games in a row
with a gyro.
With the gyro, without the IO.
Yeah.
At the start of the day, again in the interview with Blizzy, he said they're just going to turn up and play their game, play their strategy. They're certainly doing that here.
Absolutely.
Just by picking this gyro, something that we hadn't seen from them yet, and showing us how well it can work even when the lane gets crushed. As GG is called, Game 3 goes to NaVi as they now lead 2-1 in this best of 5 grand finals at the minor. 1 game away for them from securing a position